What's up? My name is Divested Puppet. And today I want to talk about this video this Brad made talking about how you black males are sleeping with senior citizens, okay? And I've been saying for a while now that winter's coming for you raggedy ass, sitting your broke, dusty, unemployed asses online talking about all these options you got. I'm like, where they at though? Where they at? Because every time I go to Walmart, all I see y'all paired up with is linebacker Becky's and other rejects from Brad's community. So here's the video, right? Why did you have to use this picture? Gross, okay? Nobody want to see him sucking on that dry turkey neck bone. You know them dry-ass turkey necks that they sell at the grocery store ain't got no meat on it? I'm looking at it like, what am I supposed to do with this? Feed it to my dog? Because I'm not gnawing on this at no dinner table. Going back to what I'm talking about, this Brad is talking about how these young, modern black men are getting taken advantage of by these senior citizen Beckys. And this is a clear indication that these modern black males are doomed and don't got options like they claim, okay? The only options they got is meth smoking Becky, linebacker Becky, okay? And now senior citizen Becky, okay? So they ain't got no options like they claim.
What's up, weirdos? Nightmares beyond human comprehension. That's what's up. I love making YouTube videos, and this is so much fun for me. However, occasionally I'll come across a bit of a situation that gives me so many heebie-jeebies, it's absurd. I'm being so real with you. Something about this one just it feels different. Because this isn't just like a crazy age gap, even though, I mean, look at them. This isn't the extent of it, though. It's actually worse than it looks, if you can believe that.
Oh, it gets way, way worse than that. Way worse.
One thing I don't love is when a very old woman grooms a very young boy. This is Karan. He fell in love with, and then just a nightmare.
Hello there, boy. Well, damn. Video ain't even started yet, and he already throwing major shade.
By the way, the description of this video says that he's 24 and she's 61. If she's 61, all I'm saying is that's evidence of the importance of sunscreen.
So far, that Brad ain't told no lies yet, because if you take care of yourself and live a good life, it will show. Let's play a little game right quick. Let's guess which one of these Beckys has been in nothing but toxic and abusive relationships with black men nearly her entire life. Just guess. If you guess the one on the right, you guessed correctly. And the one on the left is a swimsuit and fitness model who is actually older. Yes, older than the one on the right, okay? Dark deeds bring dark days. I'm convinced of that because they are literally just draining the life forces right out of these Beckys. It's already been scientifically proven that stress causes premature aging. So nobody should be surprised here, okay? So she's 61 years old and looks all a bit of 100. This is what a 61-year-old black woman looks like, okay? And this woman right here is in her 80s. So yeah, if you live a good life and take care of yourself, it's gonna show.
And I know you're thinking, oh, that's kind of mean. Just wait, it's okay. Just wait. And immediately, Karan, just...
She get me aroused, I'm telling you, it happens so often, Lord.
Ninja Bot, don't nobody want to hear how you get turned on by the Grim Reaper.
She get me aroused so often? Okay, who's asking you that?
Ain't nobody over here asking, because I don't want to see Skeletor busted wide open. You weird ass, dusty ass, always talking about weird and inappropriate stuff nobody else wants to talk about.
This is Karan. He fell in love with Cheryl. What do you got to say about that, Karan? To be honest, she's got me so bricked up, you could call me Amish. Oh, bars. To be honest, call me bricked up, call me Amish. Yeah, I got good rhythm.
Don't quit your day job, okay, Brad?
Their love started through TikTok, but many people were quick to judge their 37-year age gap.
Real quick, I don't know what the heck those TikToks were on. I mean, peace and love. God be with you. That's what you're posting? I mean, what the heck? Can you just, what?
Heck, that's pretty tame compared to what I seen online, because remember when I told you it was way, way worse? Way worse? Well, these two have a OnlyFans account that has been leaked online. So for the very low price of $0, you can now watch Grandma bust it wide open on Twitter for free. Leave it to these dust buckets to completely destroy whatever dignity and respect these white women and non-black women have in society. Point blank, period. When it comes to these modern black males, instead of getting a real job, they rather find ways to use and exploit their own women for money. You're supposed to be like this Becky right here. La, la, la. Look at how happy I am with my family and my grandchildren, okay? You supposed to be eating some dry-ass turkey on Thanksgiving with your grandchildren and all the rest of your family around you going, you're such a wonderful person, okay? Not sitting up in here busting it wide open in a dark, dank-ass, musty room on Twitter, okay? This ain't no cute look. You think them women at the retirement home is going to invite your ass to play shuffleboard after they see these videos online? I highly doubt it, okay? And I'm telling y'all right now, if you want to look up this video, I wouldn't recommend it, okay? Because if your ass go blind trying to watch it, don't blame me, okay? Sitting there putting your wig on sideways and your makeup all smeared because you can't see what you're doing because you done went hysterically blind after watching this video. I'm just saying, I wouldn't look it up.
But they're just getting freaky with it. And I've never had a problem with people getting freaky with it, so why would I have it here? Well,
I got a problem with people getting freaky with it when they're not physically attractive and they post the videos online, okay? Ain't nobody want to see that.
I don't want to go there. Okay, here it is. Her son was his boss. So they knew each other through that. And then after 8 years of friendship, they fell in love through their shared connection of TikTok. So they were friends for 8 years. He is 24. When she was in that position of power over him, is what I'm saying, they met and were friends. They just gloss over that in the video. They don't go into any further detail on that. But in the description, look what they have in the description. 24-year-old Karan first met Cheryl, 61, when he worked with one of her family members, and they instantly had a connection. They instantly had a connection when he was 16, and I'm gonna guess 8 years ago, she wasn't a minor. If I'm doing the math, she would have actually been 53. So a 16-year-old boy and a 53-year-old woman in a position of power over him met, and they had an instant connection.
Friendship my ass. I can guarantee you that he was clearing the cobwebs out her cave well before he turned the age of 18, and this is how they probably met. I'm starting to get hungry. Let me stop in this DQ. My son's the manager, so I can use his discount to give me a sandwich. Welcome to Dairy Queen. Can I take your order? Well, hello there, handsome. I want me a tall, dark, chocolatey shake. Do you, want fries with that? Yes, young man, I'll take some fries with that. And I also want a big, juicy hot dog I can slide down my dry-ass throat. Do you want to upgrade that to a, value meal? I know you like white women. Yeah? And y'all hate working or having any major responsibilities. Yeah? So quit your job and move in with me. As long as you clear the cobwebs out my back cave, you don't ever have to work again. Okay. Good. Now bring your black ass in the back of the parking lot so I can show you what this mouth do. And that's probably what happened, okay? Because he saw a great opportunity to never have to work at Dairy Queen again. Y'all know these ninjas don't want to work. That's why they got the highest unemployment rates in our country.
They go on to write, their friendship developed and deepened through a mutual interest. ... TikTok. Oh, that's so great that this 53-year-old woman was developing and deepening their connection through TikTok with a 16-year-old boy. Yeah.
This is just one of them older Beckys who want to recapture their youth by sleeping with one of these Dusties. And what she gonna recapture is some STDs. Crotch burning and shit. Your crotch ain't burnt like that since 1915.
I cannot believe that they just gloss over that. They're literally describing a grooming relationship. We'll keep going and see how this actually plays out like in their current relationship, but it's just the context that changes the entire story, and it's just not talked about other than the comments. Friendship for 8 years, so since he was 16, how could you date someone you've known since they were 16? That is a very insightful comment from Michael Jackson.
How you gonna sit up here with a picture of Michael Jackson and you sitting there in the comments going, ain't she wrong for being with that underage boy? You got a picture of Michael Jackson as a profile photo. There's something wrong with you, okay? Because the moment his ass was in bed with little boys and monkeys, that was it for me, okay? All them albums went right into the garbage.
Well, at least you know it's coming from somebody with experience. By the way, I'll stand 10 toes down on this. Michael Jackson's best music was when he was black. You know what I'm saying? I would rather listen to a Jackson 5 record than Doesn't Matter If You're Black or White.
And I would rather listen to a Jackson 5 album on mute with the volume turned all the way down.
Back on the topic of this elderly woman. And by the way, women as they get older and mature are still beautiful. But when you're morally a ghoulish forest hag, it kind of seeps through the physical cracks, of which she has plenty due to her dog dog water. Skincare routine. Okay, let's keep going.
Let me fill you in on something. Black men for centuries have been sitting up in here talking about how they don't want black women and how every other race of women is better than us and we don't want black women. So you know what type of women they want? They want your grandma and they want rejects from the white man's community so they can parade that around as some sort of badge of honor and a upgrade from black women. So while doing research on this video, I learned a term used overseas to describe these younger black males who go after these older white women, and they call them holiday love rats. And as an American, I ain't never heard this term before, but I think it's very befitting given that these modern black males have the highest unemployment rates globally. So where are they getting their money from? They getting their money from mooching and leeching off of everybody else. That's why they always being referred to as pests and rodents, okay? So these love roaches, love rats are targeting these older white women and draining their entire bank accounts and life savings. So if you're an older white woman watching this, you need to leave them love rats alone and go and get you a real rat and love on that. What that rat doing? Sucking on her face or something? Look, she kissing a little tiny foot and everything. Probably got less diseases too, but I digress. Going back to these love rats, these are younger black males who are going after these lonely, older white women. So Becky better watch out. Oh my God. What's wrong with his face? Face all ashy and shit. Look like he need to just dunk his whole entire head in a bucket of Jergens and just let it sit, okay? Normally when you have ashes on your elbows and your kneecaps, he got it right on the face, looking all dusty and ashy. She got herself a literal dusty. And sitting up in there smiling. Who mama is this? Just own her ass as soon as she posts these pictures on Facebook. This is my new husband. Girl, I don't even know that woman. If I was her daughter, I'd be like, I don't know that woman. Yeah. Got herself a literal dusty and she's smiling. Looking all crazy. Look at her eyes all crooked and shit. Like, no way. But going back to these modern black males and these modern love rats or whatever you want to call them. Love roaches, love rats. Either way, they're pests that you don't want in your house. These Beckys better watch their back, okay? Because if these groups of men don't provide and protect their own race of women, what makes you think they're going to do that for you? No, what they finna do is leech and mooch right off of you. That's why black women have created the term, their rejection is our protection. Because we know when these dusty groups of men attach themselves to you, now they become your problem, okay? So now you understand why I'm looking at this couple in a not so sympathetic light, and I'm looking at him with the side eye because you had all these women in the world you could have gotten with, and you chose to get with this. That pretty much tells me that you done sold your deed to the highest bidder, and you are just like these typical love rats overseas, seeking and looking for lonely older white women that you can take advantage of and use, okay? Even though she's wrong for talking to him while he was underage, you can best believe that he targeted this older Becky in order to use her for financial gains.
We got closer. I asked her out and I caught feelings first. She gave me this dream. I woke up and I was just aroused, and I told her about it.
Quran, please. First of all, this is setting a narrative that, he was interested in her first and he pursued her first. If that door is even open from the side of the 53-year-old woman, that's bad. And by the way, if you're a woman in her 60s and a boy who you've known since he was 16 says, I had a dream about you and I got aroused, you don't have to then boink him. In fact, I'd say you're morally obligated to not boink. That's right, boinking is immoral. That's right, you're immorally... You shouldn't have done that.
I got young brads hit on me all the time, and you know what I say? Take your young ass home, okay? You better come back when you got some forehead wrinkles and a 401k. I'm glad that these younger brads are holding on to the morals that their parents are teaching them because when it comes to these modern black males, they ain't got no morals whatsoever. And why does it look like your elderly girlfriend is finna pass out because her blood sugar level is low? Your musty BBC cannot cure diabetes, so make sure that she's taking her proper medication, please, okay? Looking all hungry and malnourished. She one BBC away from death while you sitting up here trying to film TikToks.
But let's keep going because we were just getting to the good part where he's aroused.
Hello there, boy.
We decided to make it into a relationship because we're both happy. The more affectionate of the two of us, I can't keep her hands off me. She get me aroused, I'm telling you, it happens so often. Lord, yo.
They have a dynamic. I can't get her hands off me. She can't stop grabbing at me. She used to know me when I was just a young teenager working for her son, and now she can't stop touching me on my privates. And when we say it like that, for what it actually is, it feels a little bit gross and it feels a little bit weird and it feels like, don't say that.
Between me and Cheryl, we have over 1 million followers together. and 20 million likes, and we get like 10,000 hate comments a day.
And yet, no introspection from Cheryl. Yeah, every single day, 10,000 people tell us that we are the scum of the earth. So that does suck. I don't think that they are, and I don't think anybody should really be judging him. Because when you know the full story, also, even if you don't know the full story, like, okay, what's he doing weird? He's not doing anything that's weird. It's just like, listen, he loves a woman with some cracks in her crinkle.
Everything about their situation is weird. How they met is weird. Their large age gap is weird. Okay? Them doing OnlyFans, that's weird. Talking about is a baby, like it's a pizza or something. Is a baby, that's weird. What you finna get birth to, Dust? That's the only thing she gonna be birthing out her back cave.
You know, and by the way, cougars. Listen, everybody, shout out to the cougars. Give a round of applause to the cougars. We are not here to say the cougars are bad. But this woman is not a cougar. She is a friggin' Siberian tiger because of how she's so old. She's not a cougar. She's a Tasmanian devil because they're extinct.
Ah, yes. I saw what you done did there. Pretty funny. Yes, indeed. She ain't no cougar. She's a booger that's been flicked to the side by her own groups of men, and that's why her ass is with a young Dusty, because she knows as long as she got that white skin dangling off them bones, that these young modern black males are always gonna want her. Ho, 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 crunchy assholes. Ho, 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 crunchy assholes. You finna get out, crunchy asshole. That's what you getting for Christmas, okay? Now get the off my channel. Raggedy ass. I stay eating on that lobster and that pasta. Okay?
Yeah.